Yo! What's up, you legends? So we're rocking Meph first. And then it is approximately, that's the button. There you go. Gotta remember them hotkeys. Then we got the PTR coming up. Should be interesting, we'll see. Kind of an interesting, we'll call it data point. I put up a poll earlier, and yeah, it isn't necessarily like the end all be all, of course. But what people think. Not quite 1,000 votes. We're at, not even 800, I guess, but I just put it up like an hour ago, maybe. What do people think of it? And it looks like everybody looked at it and said, Warlock's dead. Warlock is toast. Done. Now you'll be like Poison Dagger Necro or Echoing Strike Warlock. Which one do you... They're about the same power, so which one are you going to play? That's how it's going to be now. Some people say about right. Nobody thinks it needs to get nerfed more. Nobody thinks that. Just by looking at it without trying it yet. 20 people are being as rational as possible. They don't know, but they want to try it first. Just an interesting data point. So a little bit down sentiment on the amount of coming, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to be... I almost feel like if enough people complaining, it almost like biases your brain to think that maybe it is nerfed too much. That's what I'm not going to go too much yet, but... Welcome in, everybody. Yo, 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 yo. Let me just get right after this here. Today, Tuesday, yeah. So we got an hour and a half till the PTR, if I'm not mistaken, right? I'll do one run here, give everybody the little shouts out. What's going on? I'm Irbidin, Myasmic, Spen Ja. What's going on? Ooh, 40 chances? Not this time. Little double drop, I guess, but what's going on? Bit, what is up? Mr. Shoot. Eagles fan, G Stacks, Tyrant, Jeremy Biv. What's going on? Ramos, Jeremy. What is going on? D-Rock, Tay. What's going on, Troy? Welcome in. 2 Iraqs in a row last night. What are you taking on my luck for? Evelyn Neverlasting. Taking on my luck. MMC, what's going on, Maxi? 99 Dust. What's going on, Sean? Welcome in, everybody. World's biggest cruise and pathless. Welcome in. Toon, what's up? Wait, did I reset that map? I must have, huh? I was so busy shouting everybody out, I forgot. Ben, wait until next season. It's all good, yeah. Echoing Strike and the Warlock in general should be... We'll see. I think it'll still be crazy powerful eventually, regardless of how it is right at the very instance of the PTR here, but probably not a bad choice. I think it'll all fall good, but we'll catch you next season, I guess, huh? Hey, never a bad time to play offline single player. IDDQD, nice. That is pretty much the Warlock, huh? You did one more run after getting your double Arachnus Meshes, just to see if you get the trifecta. Nice. Yeah, hopefully, maybe I'll get lucky here before the PTR. We'll have to see. CTF super hyped for the D4 expansion, huh? Well, I'm happy for you. Hopefully it turns out to be everything that you want it to be, and you have a mega fun with it, and makes you super doubly extrally happily. Those are all real words, trust me. Boy, I forget how... Is my damage that high? Like, see, just going from day to day to day, getting better gear and better gear. Yeah, it is players 3. Man, I remember the first few runs I did for Mephisto, how slow they were, and now it's oopsie. Just crazy, like, early on in a single player like this. Upgrading your gear, upgrade is cool. Coheed Camera, I've heard of them. I don't really listen to them, no. Nope. Popping in all the cheat codes I see. First time catching a live Jazz. Welcome in. Appreciate you. It's gone Mega Demon. Oh, Mage Demon. Whoopsie. Oh, my guy. I was distracted. I misread that. But yeah, welcome in. Mage Demon. Reading skills never my strong suit. Do forgive me. You only do hardcore. Ooh, wow. Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of bugs with the Warlock. They're fixing all those allegedly. So, bit order some Taco Bell, Mr. Shoot. Congrats on that one. Jeez. I need to get these emails stop coming in. No, I don't want some GLP ones. No, I don't need tax relief. No, I don't need. Whoops. What am I doing here? Oh, health stamina. I was like, wait, did that say 50 I thought it said poison rest for some reason. Like, reading for chumps, MMC? You know what's up. Yeah, reading is for chumps. I'm done reading chat. You guys talk too much. JK. $99 dust slapping in his favorite Taco Bell order. Gotcha. Ooh, guaranteed Stone of Jordan number 2 for the... Oh, no. How do you get the Meph so fast? So offline single player is number 1. So I get the same map every time. And then I just re-rolled my map over and over again. Well, actually, I got super lucky and got this one first try, actually. You just go to a different difficulty and then come back to, like, the difficulty you want to farm. And then you'll have a different map. And if you don't like it, go to a different difficulty. Then come back to the difficulty you want to farm. Yeah, that's how you do it. Age leveling Javazon right now. All right. Cool. Probably a Javazon must be landing on some cows, huh? Best of luck there. Boy, yeah, I haven't been to... When's the last time I went to Taco Bell? I can't even remember. Not a fast food kind of guy. Yep, Biv's got the update right up there at 2 p.m. Eastern time. PTR's dropping. Public test realm, not an update for the regular server or anything, but just the PTR as the thumbnail and yeah, just PTR. But yeah, I've been away on a trip. What's the equipment update since last week? Took a chill on getting Enigma. I might go back to LK sometime soon, but I have pretty much every single gear piece. That's like the unique stuff you can get from like Meph and Andy, essentially. Not bracket special. Jaco, Viper Magi, etc. Welcome in, Jason Williams. Ben, when's the last time you had a... What? Never. No, I don't do that. Sometimes I start reading comments and then I wish I didn't read them. I'm gonna be honest. Ben, that's one of those comments. Mr. Anonymous. Yo. Good morning. Anyone else still need to finish taxes, says D-Rock. I got mine done a little bit back. Personally. Best towel set, Sork. Probably Blizzard, I guess. Probably Blizzard. think I've done a fireballer in the past too. It's been a minute though. I don't generally do full towels a lot, but a few different times I have. Rindell finally got his Hoto. Hopefully it rolled really good for you. Good one for any of them casters. Yeah. Dust is using that Act 1 Fire Bow Merc. A Phoenix Bow, huh? Okay. Dragon Armor, Flickering Flame. Legendary. Maxing out the Fire Bow, huh? On the Act 1 Mercenary. Ghoulhide? Yeah, first Ghoulhide. Hey, if you're gonna be 178 damage to undead, if you're gonna be Pindle farming, you know, it's like a mini laying of hands, but for undead, right? Renardus, appreciate you. Says thank good luck on the drops. Appreciate you. And says, why don't they add more items? They're adding new character. They did add some new items, but add items for other characters. I mean, how many more items do they really need that they don't have, right? Like, you can add another helmet that has one to all skills on it or something. Like, you know, they already have pieces of gear that do like everything, so they kind of will end up with the same thing they got with the Warlock, to where every piece of gear they add will just be a mishmash of everything they already have in the game on other pieces of gear. So it'll just be like repetitive. Whether you make it, you know, is this helmet going to have 5 to all skills so it's busted compared to everything else? Or is it going to be 1 to all skills with some walk run and some magic find? So it's pretty much like Peasant's Crown or something, you know, like. That's my take there anyways. Sale or Ebo, what is going on? Happy to have you live when I'm doing IRL handcrafting. Okay. Thanks for watching. Putting me on in the background while you're doing some other stuff. I used to do that when I worked in the factory, pop it on while I was at work. Spen, of course, yeah. Everybody wants every piece of gear to have teleport on it. I get you. It's just not. It's not the way that I would want that to be. They already got tele staffs and tele amulets, and I mean, you need teleport helmets and teleport boots and teleport. You know, there's already teleport armor too. Like, I think there's enough teleport stuff. That's just my take, though. I know some people want to have teleport on every character all the time. That's just not me. Working and lurking, says Mustang. Ooh. Jazz up a minute ago said lacking in burr runes. Where do you find your high rune drops happen the most often? My high runes usually drop in the places where I kill monsters in general. So I know that, like, I'm half joking but also serious. Really, probably most of them have been like the pits or like just random times when I wasn't even looking for them. Terrorized cold plains, you know, or something, you know, just because I went out there to try to find a Sunder Charmer at some point, like in the past or whatever. Because that's what a lot of times people are like, oh, cows, I always find them in cows, or I always find them at Trav. It's like, so you ever like 50% to 70% of ladders, you start with a barbarian, and then you go item find Trav. Of course, you're gonna find them all at Trav then, you know, because that's where you farm all the time. So I would just pick your whatever you at the time want to do, what character you want to play, what build you want to play. You pick whatever place you're best at farming with that build and is most enjoyable to you, and you just go blast and have a good time. Cross them fingers and hope for a red rune to drop. $1 AM North, add a character like the Act 2 Merc. He has a flying carpet to teleport. Interesting. I guess that is an option. Oh, Bit saying the repair cost for teleport charges, 300 teleport charges would be ridiculous. Yeah, that didn't cross my mind. When he said that, when Spence said that, yeah. Good point. You'd almost could a person even hold enough gold to repair 300 charges? Because it's like 130 something thousand to repair the 69 charges on Nage's Puzzler. Someone do the math for me. I guess there would be enough. You'd have to spend your entire inventory full of gold to do it. Close, anyways. T-Foss just finished Act 4. One of the quest rewards wanted to teleport for a character. Somebody had said that before, adding a quest. Yeah. But anyways. They're definitely not going to add teleport to every character through a quest on a playthrough. That would be interesting. So, I don't know. PTR, Phil? PTR? PTR is in an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. Did Jeremy reached level 90 today, say, okay. Gull and Reaper's Toll. Congrats. Got to 90 and got a couple drops. Love to hear it. Ooh. Richie says, I'm pretty reasonable, but this game owes me a job. I noticed they are not changing Mirrored Blade skill, says Rindell. So you can still get the 5 arrows / bolts. Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about changing that. I don't think it's the number of them going out. They didn't change this. It should be much less damage on it. And we'll have to see how where that damage is at relative to what, so. Quilted armor. 300 enhanced defense. I should double up it to a... JD, what is going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Actually, maybe I should... I always forget to do this. Meph runs, then PTR. Done. I always forget to change the Twitch title. Gum Phil. G-Stacks. We are nerds, thank you. Appreciate the compliment. Do you up the Viper Magi? Not usually. The only time I up the Viper Magi is when chat complains enough. So on my last Holy Grail, it was like 4 years into my Holy Grail when I finally upgraded my Viper Magi. Because chat complained a whole bunch one day. They seen that it wasn't upgraded. They're like, you have 70,000 runes. Just do it. And I'm like, I don't even want to take the time to do it. Who cares about getting 200 more defense? And I was like, fine. Should downgrade the Viper. Yeah, I downgrade mine to a leather armor, personally. Woo, good old Razor Switch. Goated piece of gear right there, actually. If you actually get it around the level required, you know what I mean? It's actually sick. Have I found this yet? Yeah, I guess so. You should downgrade it. I should. Just hero edit one in that's leather armor. No, don't tell anybody. Oh yeah, chat. I use the downgrade recipe. You guys didn't know about that? How would you guys not know about that? You guys probably know as little about that when you guys know absolutely nothing about hitting the like button on YouTube, apparently. We got 277 in here on YouTube, and we have 40 likes. Come on. YouTube, hit that like button for me. Don't make me cry, okay? There's no like on Twitch. I know. I'm sad about it too. Oh, but what I'm not sad about is this unique ring that we know is a wisp, 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 wisp. Ooh, next time. I don't even know if Mephisto can drop wisp. I think he can. Not sure though. Any value to an ethereal superior sacred armor? There can be a little bit. I don't know the value though. I notoriously don't know trade values on anything. So, Miasmic said he hyped and hit the like button. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Hyped and hit the like button. That's true boss move right there. Julian, did I mix something up there? What? Wondering what the charge I don't know what you mean there, Julian. Not sure what that comment is. Terrorized, can he drop anything? Oh yeah, if Mephisto was terrorized and super high level, he could drop anything. We're not terrorized right now. It's like whatever it is. Chaos Sanctuary drop Death's Web. So I don't know every single monster. Chaos Sanctuary is a interesting example because, like, I know the regular unique monsters and stuff in the Chaos Sanctuary can drop Arachnus Mesh. I don't know if the seal bosses can because they're like a different level. In Diablo's a weird circumstance too. Because like, for instance, I don't know every item and every treasure class and every piece. Yeah, you know, I just not sure. But an interesting one is like the unique monsters in the Chaos Sanctuary can drop Griffin's Eye. Diablo cannot drop Griffin's Eye. Very strange. So there's things like that. Here's another good old classic that's coded. Storm Shield. Ooh. Yeah. I do have one already, so we won't really need another one, but it's a cool item. Somebody said, where did that go? Got a mesh, Trigger Happy said, from Chaos Sanctuary. Yeah, you can definitely find Arachnus Mesh there, but I don't know if it's like, I don't know if you can find it from Diablo or from the seal bosses, or if you can or can't find them from those ones. But I know that the uniques can drop everything, like Tyrell's Might and D-Web and Arachnus Mesh and all that stuff. The regular unique monster stuff. Where do the high runes start at? I remember back in the day, people used to say Ist, but it's been Vex for like 2 decades now. So we said not Diablo. So yeah, not Diablo, maybe. You'll have to pull up one of those drop odds calcs to figure out. How the test realm. We're not on it right now. This is just I'm just magic finding until the PTR starts. Raced, welcome in. Buffalicious, not good area to farm. What are you, I missed the reference there. Which area is supposed to not be good to farm there, Buff? Because Chaos Sanctuary is good. This is good, so I don't know if you were talking about some other area. I don't know. The PTR, you just open the Battle.net launcher, and right above where you would click start or whatever. No caps, by the way. We don't do all caps. So let's go ahead and remove that, actually. I need to start punishing people for spamming all caps, because people, now that there's more people in stream more often, I can't catch every comment, and then people are spamming all caps all the time, and I gotta start just deleting them and maybe paying attention and blocking people from the channel or something. $5K for a plumber to replace A valve on your house? A backwater valve on your house? Jeez. Oops, I already did this, didn't I? I just realized that my Merc was had losing life, so I had to go ahead and move that. What system will get to try it? So the PTR will only be on PC. Because to do any type of update or any type of patch or to do anything on console, there's like literally like a 2-month approval process from each console maker. So if they wanted to release the PTR or any update or test anything on any console, they would have to submit the changes and to every console maker. Microsoft, PlayStation, Nintendo, Steam, like every single one, and then they'd have to wait for them all to come back and approve them, or not. They might not approve certain things or whatever. Like, yeah, they talked about this in the past, why when the PTRs were only coming to PC, or sometimes they would fix bugs on PC first, like the day they got found, but then it would take months for them to fix some of the bugs when D2R first came out. That's what they explained why that was. First zombie, welcome in. Why do people prefer Ethereal Archon plate on their Act 2 mercenaries? And the Sacred Armor is almost double the defense. Well, Sacred Armor has like 232 strength requirement, right? I guess it might drop to 222 at some point. I don't know if it matters that much either, or how it works on a mercenary, but I think the Sacred Armor has like more of a speed penalty. But I don't ever pay attention to that thing. But there could be one of those little things to where people who think they're going to min-max perfectly, they care about that. I don't really care, but... Broke your toe yesterday, acidic? No! Unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Plumbers and electricians watching AI steal everybody's jobs. Well... Look, Google or YouTube Googling things have taken a lot of stuff from plumbers and stuff anyways. That's what I look everything up on YouTube. Didn't have to buy a new refrigerator, get it fixed. Look up how to replace the control board. Boom. Ice maker doesn't work. Look up on Google how to replace the ice maker on my refrigerator. Like, water leaking from under my dishwasher. Look up how to replace the valve. Like, you know. Nemesis says he thinks Warlock's going from S tier to B tier. The nerfs look hard. Echoing Strike dead! We'll see. We'll see in about an hour. Crack me up if we hop on the PTR and Echoing Strike, it still just like melts everything on P8 like instantaneously. Because that's not an uncommon take there. So I'd put up a poll and actually like 50% of the people, without trying the build, said the nerfs are too much. So with never trying it before. So are you handy, Phil? No, not really. But my frugalness and cheapness outweighs my lack of handiness around the house. So I just figure it out. Spend 9 hours to figure out how to like do something that could take a normal person like an hour to do. Miasmic says you can't dig a trench and replace underground pipes without a permit. I don't know where you live, but literally like 3 months ago I dug a trench and we actually had plumbers come out to do some stuff. And me and my father-in-law, he brought over his backhoe, and we dug the trench and dug the pipe out, and then they replaced the one. But they didn't get any permits. I didn't get any permits. We didn't get no permits. There's no permits. I live in the middle of the city too. I live in the suburbs. Not like I live in the middle of the country where you just do whatever you want to. Maybe the company didn't know anything though. Ace Arc says he's addicted to farming Meph. Legendary. Hopefully you're getting some good stuff there. Mr. Anonymous says that's how real men do it. We either fix it or F it up so bad and then call someone to come fix it. Right? You might as well, right? Because what? Okay, if it doesn't work and you try to fix it and you break it, so it didn't work and now it doesn't work. You know, you didn't do anything. Skelixer says you get in trouble if you get caught. No, I'm pretty sure the corporate plumber I called would have known if you had to have a permit to. I had to replace the pipe going from my house to my septic tank. They wanted to charge like $1,200 to dig up the pipe, and I was like, we're like, what? My father-in-law's like, I'll just bring over the tractor and we'll dig it up. It'll take us like an hour. We're not paying you $1,200 to dig it up. They're like, oh yeah, that works too, because yeah, they pay us and we had to dig it all by hand. We don't have a backhoe, and we're like, oh, they make you dig it by hand? Jesus. Got 1 hour until the PTR. Yeah. Eagle Mob, what's going on in Sokasak? What's up? Hello. Yeah, but it was $1,200 just to dig it up. That wasn't to do the whole replacing and stuff. That was just $1,200 just for the digging. Yeah. True story. In this economy, right? If I break it or worse, they have to fix the same job, but mostly, right? It's true. Yeah, the dishwasher one I was talking about too, that one was annoying because me and my wife were going on our honeymoon, and you know, before you go on vacation, you don't want to leave dirty dishes laying around. You throw them in the dishwasher, you start it, you put them away when you get home, right? Like, so we do that. I get home and there's water all over the kitchen floor. Like, oh God. But I mean, your dishwasher, you run it, what, like every other day? Apparently, the valves in this dishwasher is notorious for just like going bad over time. But it takes like depending on how bad it gets. You know, apparently ours, it would leak water slowly into the dishwasher. Very slowly. So over the course of 2 days, it wouldn't even get enough water in the bottom to come out or anything like that. You wouldn't even notice it. But when you leave for 2 weeks, come back, 2 weeks of water leaking ends up coming out all over the floor. Yeah. That was real annoying. D6 had to run a new water line to the house to the main at the road. I used my tiller to soften the ground and dug it out. Had to done a new line within a couple of hours. So you did the line from your house to the road? Interesting. I thought that's something that like the city would do or something. From your house to the road. Interesting. I didn't know you were even allowed to do that yourself, to be honest, but Eagle Mob. Yo.
Eagle Mob donated 50 Swedish kroner through Super Chat. I am fine, thanks. Waiting for the PTR to unblock slightly smiling face.
Yeah, ain't we all eagle? Yeah, well, PTR is going to be interesting. Going to be cool to see what they did. So, thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. You mob. Oh, appreciate you. Myasmic says that's illegal. Don't ever get caught doing that. I guess, yeah. I thought you definitely. I thought definitely you had to get a permit, or like they had to do that themselves, but. I'm not an expert on that topic, so. Cow, I think is how you'd pronounce that. It says turns the water to the house off when you go on vacation. Yeah, that might not be the worst idea, to be honest. Eliminate any opportunity for incredibly bad luck to happen. Hobe, I'm going to be testing out for sure Echoing Strike stuff. I don't know any particular build that you posted in there, but I'll be testing some stuff out. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern. Anybody asking about when the PTR is? Also, anybody could just like Google it and it'd pop right up. But were the dishes clean at least? They were. Yes, they were clean. That's the important thing. Trash says what he says that this up until the property line that the person's responsible for. Gotcha. Yeah, I've never dealt with anything like that. So 209. I got enough shaft stuffs already, I suppose. Never had to deal with anything out there. Interesting gear. I probably will not try it then if it's some like niche type of build thing. I'll just do regular stuff probably. Today I'm only gonna have about an hour and a half, anyways, with the PTR. I gotta pick my daughter up from school, so. Ooh, G-Sack said tired today. Doc switched his meds up. Man, I was thinking, speaking of doctors, I can't stand doctors sometimes. Not doctors, but the medical system in general. So I got the high blood pressure medication, right? They gave me 3 months of it. I got like 2 weeks left. So I'm like, I better call up. And I have no more refills. Of course, teleport. It's always something like that. Just garbage. So I have like a couple of weeks left. So I'm like, I better get a refill. So I call the doctor. They're like, oh, you got to come back in to get the refill. I'm like, why can't I just call and have you give me another 5 milligrams of lisinopril or whatever? Like, isn't this super standard? I got to take it forever. Why would I have to come in again? So I'm like, all right, I'll set up my yearly physical or whatever. They're like, oh, well, it hasn't been a year since your last one yet. I'm like, I haven't gotten a physical in like I haven't come in for the yearly physical in 4 years. They're like, oh, well, you switched over to this new doctor, and that's considered your yearly physical when you've seen the new doctor for the first time. And I'm like, what? Okay, so how am I supposed to get... They're like, well, we'll send it in, but we don't know if they'll fill it or not. And I'm like, because like you have to see the doctor first before you get another refill on it. I'm like, I'm gonna have to take... Oh, okay, whatever. So they set me up for a physical on the 1st of June. I'm like, well, my medication can be out for then. Well, do we want to make more appointments to do that? I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. So, I don't know. My wife's better with dealing with that stuff, so she's going to call and figure it out. And then they sent it in to see if it would get approved. They sent it to the wrong pharmacy because the other pharmacy didn't take the new insurance we had. So they has to go to a different pharmacy, but they sent it to my old pharmacy that doesn't take this insurance anymore. They took my old insurance. The United States medical system is ridiculous, I'm going to be honest. Gary says you live somewhere where you can't even scratch your own butt without getting a permit for it. Yeah, I mean, see, the thing is, too, is I wonder with the pipe out back, like for the going to my septic, I wonder if we really were supposed to get a permit for it, to be honest. But the company just didn't care. I mean, it's like a pretty large corporate plumber place, like a local place, but like a big one. Because technically, you're supposed to get a permit for like everything. You put an antenna on your house, you have to get a permit. I put a fence down the side of my house, and technically, I was supposed to get a permit and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Best areas to farm IK and Mavina set. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that, to be honest. I don't know where the armors are elite, so I don't know if you can find those all from. I would just blast 85 arrows personally, or terror zones, whatever you feel like doing, pretty much. Jimmy says, no wonder you got high blood pressure having to deal with all that stuff. Right. Ain't that the truth? Dealing with all you chatters is what it is. No, I'm joking. They'll not pull permits, charge you for it. Yeah, who knows? Maybe. Maybe. You ever do a multi-day fast? Oh, no. Hard pass. Yeah, I mean, I believe in modern medicine. It's not that I don't believe in modern medicine, that I need, like, no, Phil, you got to go out in the woods and grab this mushroom and mix it with the root of, like, a sage plant, and then, you know, I'm not gonna, you know. Didn't you know if you don't eat carbs, it'll fix everything in your life, your hair will grow back, and rub lavender on your head? I'm not like one of those people, but it's just the way the medical system's set up. You know, that's what I was getting at. How's the bowling going? Cuckoo. So we got first place in the league. I didn't even know this, but going into the last week I bowled, we already had first place locked up. And I kind of felt bad because we were in first, so we played against a team that was in second. It's supposed to be for like drama, and that way they can be in control of their destiny. And, you know, if you win, you win, you lose, you lose. But the guys that were in second, and we already had first locked up. If they took all the points that night, all 3 games in totals, we would still win. But we destroyed them. We took all 3 games and totals. And I felt bad because they went from second to like 4th. And the people in 3rd and 4th jumped them up, of course, so. Who told you about the magic mushrooms and lavender? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to name any names, but there's people I know that tell me to do lavender for everything and it'll fix everything. Put it on my hair, it'll grow it back. Put it in tea and then my blood pressure will go down. High cholesterol, put some lavender in your drink. Lavender fixes that too. You know, it's like, your knee hurt, rub some lavender on it. It'll soak through the skin and it'll make the joint feel better. Like, everything. Fasting's goated. Lost a bunch of weight. Yeah, definitely. If you eat less calories than you burn, you will lose weight. So fasting is one way to eat less calories. If it works for somebody, sick. You know, for sure. I used to. Well, see, I didn't call it fasting. I called it skipping breakfast. But I did that my whole life. Kind of until recently, actually. I started eating breakfast again, like just recently. Eat lavender, lose weight. Maybe. PTR is in 50 minutes, everybody. 50 minutes. I'll smell good if I do the lavender thing. Maybe. I might. Who's? Appreciate you. Thanks for you watched the YouTube videos. Appreciate you. What is LBs? Pounds, my man. Pounds, not the monies, the weights. Not eating equals S tier for losing weight. This is true. This is true. Nothing ever beats not eating for weight loss. Showsmanoff. I'm not sure what the point of your comment even is. Not sure what the point of your comment even is. Nothing to lose if you don't gain. I guess that's true. That is true. Just be healthy forever, am I right? Watch a podcast on Diaries of a CEO. Oh, that guy. Jeez. Yeah, that Diary of a CEO guy, he's I would not watch that podcast and get your advice from that place. I'll tell you that much. He's not a bad talker, probably a nice guy, but he just kind of goes along with whoever he has on, what they say, regardless of whether it's factually evidenced or not. So I've watched some of them, but yeah, obviously I've seen all the ones where he had people on that are just like made up. So, and he just was like, yep, Parasite assist. That could work. That could work. Chase, good call. Make sure you guys send me some likes on the YouTube stream, huh? Hit that like button. Cow King, wait for the PTR to open. It's 45 minutes before the PTR will open, so nobody can get into the PTR for another 45 minutes. That's why it says Mephisto until PTR opens as the stream title. Chameleon Podcaster. Well, the podcasters, they're just regular, random people. Like, I feel like you'll get in trouble if people start thinking that these people on the podcasts are inherently smarter than they really are or actually know anything about anything. They're just random people that, you know, make podcasts. I could do a podcast and just say whatever I wanted to. I could make YouTube videos and just say whatever I want to, you know? You gotta, you know, just like talking to anybody else in the world. They could be right, they could be wrong. Ups. I don't know if Steam will be able to do the PTR, I'm gonna be honest. Do not know if Steam will be able to do the PTR. I think it might just be regular PC, but I can't say for sure. I don't know for sure. Brad, yo!
I appreciate you saying whatever you want to.
Brad, thank you so much for the 51 months of sayership. I say what I want. Appreciate you, Brad. Sunder, yeah, no, I never even really tried. I did a 4 full game clears and never got one, so I was like, yeah, I'm done with that. Fire immunes, mobs, blizzard or frozen orb. So if you're blizzard, better to deal with. If you're trying to dual spec, probably frozen orb because it just has like less synergies and whatnot. So usually most of the time people will go with, ooh, almost missed a smell charm, with frozen orb if they dual spec something. So no good, but 50, 38s, not too bad. I got a little, the ones I have are a little bit better than this, so it's cool though. I get better though. Jeremiah, people stressing over echoing while I'm over here rocking Self Infinity Nova. Yeah, another thing I'm going to be interested to see is on the I don't know if I'll play enough. We'll see if I get some Sunder Charms or if I get 1 or 5 or 100 Sunder Charms. And also for the Herald spawns. Because there's some confusion with the way the Herald spawned based upon the way they worded it. It's very possible that maybe they worded it in an awkward manner that people are reading it one way, but other people are reading it another, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we'll see in about 40 minutes here how everything's going to fall out, huh? Save and exit. I have a macro set up on my mouse software that hits all the buttons that I would need to in order to save and exit. VNet launcher says 10 a.m. It should say 11 PST or whatever. Should. Unless maybe I'm mistaken. Where would it say it in the BattleNet launcher? Yeah, I don't know. Pretty sure it's 2 though, because it's everything they ever do is always at 2. I feel. because it's really not a great time for me because it's only an hour and a half until I have to stop streaming. So I always remember it's like that's the time it's at. Random letters. Is that a good thing? I'm not sure. Changes I would make the D2. Maybe some small stuff. I can't really think of them offhand at the moment, to be honest. I would definitely change the way the loop filter's set up, that's for sure. But Torshekel. Excited to see how Heralds spawn. Heralds draw in PTR. Compared to before, they said 2 per act. They said they didn't actually say 2 per act. They said 2 per zone, which I'm not sure exactly. See, I was first thinking that per zone. I was thinking like per Terra zone, you know. But like Act 3 is like the Terra zone is actually like 13 different zones. So does that mean if you run that like Act 3 zone, you're gonna get like 15 heralds or like 20 heralds or more? Or does that mean like because that's like all a bunch of different zones, right? So it's hard to say too because some zones are super small. You know, like the Ruined Temple, is that a zone by itself and it's very small and you're gonna get 2 heralds in there? Or like, you know, Ancient's Way or something. Like I'm trying to think of what, you know, Crystalline Passage, is that one zone? I don't know. Ruined Temple a part of the Kurist? Yeah, I'm not sure the way that one particularly works. I would say it must be, but I'm not sure if it's considered its own area. I don't know how this works. Because, like, the Pits is its own area, right? It's not part of the Teoma Highlands or Homie? I forget how to pronounce that one, too, actually. I forget how it's even spelled, so. But you know what I'm saying. Kurist Causeway, you know, like. So PlayStation won't get the update for a while. Yeah, Buck, I believe that is true. Tomato Highlands? Oh, that's how you pronounce it. I'm definitely calling it Tomato Highlands from now. 100%. Incentive to go to Act 3 since it's just garbage. Yeah, I mean, Flare Jungle's sick, but besides that, Act 3 is no bueno. Patch note freakouts, all part of the fun. Yeah, I guess that's no new thing, huh? MMC said he would enjoy if they released patches, like if you launched D2R and released the patches as they did in LOD. You're saying like if they launched D2R, I guess I'm not sure 100% what you mean there. If they launched D2R as the original game, and then like released the patches as they came out. Be weird. Tomato Highlands. G-Stacks, can't stop me. Can't stop, won't stop. Tomato Highlands. It's a thing now. It's a thing now. Evan, welcome in. Spencer says that's something like classic WoW raids. Yeah, I guess I never played WoW or nothing. G-Stacks. This guy. Oxy rings coming back. Yeah, they should. That's what they should do. They should just enable like oxy rings and with spike gloves and stuff and just randomly have them start dropping. Don't tell anybody. But just for one season, at the end of the season, they disappear. Don't tell anybody they're going to drop, and don't tell anybody they're going to disappear at the end of the season. Anytime anyone talks about it or asks them about it, just be like, we've heard about this happening, and we'll look into it. Or just treat it like the cow level. Like, no, the Oxy rings, that was a glitch out of back in the day. Those don't exist. And people just show it to you, and you're like, they don't exist. No. April Fool's joke. Just have them drop for one day. Disappear at the end of the day. Haven't really found someone asked best drop. I haven't found nothing today really. War Trabs, maybe best drop today. I don't know. Haven't been on too long. Spencer said it'd be crazy to have him log out and have him disappear. Well, welcome to my world in like 2004 or whatever it was. When I had an entire mule filled with hex charms and then another mule with like 50 white rings. Logged on the next day. Nothing. Somebody knew something was coming, I'll tell you what, because there was the only reason I had so much is because people were doing like crazy trades. They must have knew that was coming, and they were like, we got to get rid of these things now, you know. I'm like, really? You want to pay that many hex charms for this? Okay, sure. Then like a week later, it's like, allegedly. Don't tell Blizzard, but yeah. This is a secret between me and you guys. But yeah, I had some hacked items back in the day. I didn't make them. I didn't dupe them, but... eBay them hexies. Well, they were gone. And I mean, if the people were giving me that many hex charms for the items I was trading and white rings and stuff, they couldn't have been selling for very much on eBay at the time. Couldn't have been. Tomato Highlands or Tomato Highlands? Oh, legendary. Did you see that? I forgot I had that Opalvein ring. I keep saying it right. Never mind. So I ran up and hit with my call to arms, and it cast one of those flame waves. that was awesome. That was awesome. No good. So yeah, anybody hopping in, the PTR is 32 minutes from now is when we can try the new stuff. 32 minutes. Ooh, you know what's busted? The Stone of Jordan. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yes, 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 yes. Good old sling ring. Legendary. This is the first one I found. I think it rolls. I think the minus res isn't great, maybe. Possibly. I don't remember exactly. I'm happy about that one. I don't know how rare these are. I don't know if these are like DK rare or if they're like, you know, I'm not sure, but I'm happy about it either way. This is the first one I found. No longer, you know what I can do now? Let's go. The savings are endless. I'm just kidding. This long list of... That was all that was. Yeah, that's sick. I'm happy about that. Recent item, yeah, that's a new item. PTR 30 minutes. Yeah. Rindell says hasn't found any of the new unique rings. You say? I found both of the new unique rings now. Finally spit that one out after 2 years. This one I got off of Andy, and this one I got off of Meph. Man, Andy and Meph sick. Mephisto's so awesome. Andy's drops are so sick too. It's crazy. Sling ring good. Yeah, sling ring is going to be neat. I don't remember the FCR breakpoints. I mean, obviously minus enemy magic res, FCR breakpoint. You've got MF. If you need any FCR on a Hammerden, it's just goated. Bone Necro, sick. Buff for that too. Goated on Hammerdens, yeah, for sure. For sure. Myrmidon saying it's a few times more rare than SOJ. What? How is that possible? That's crazy. If true, I never looked it up, so you might be right, but that's crazy that if I found that already and it's a couple of times more rare than SOJ. Interesting. Sling ring equals 2 times more small chimes. Well, once I get the best gear anyways, I end up putting scrolls in my belt. Because when you do runs, you usually don't have to come back to town like ever. So I just put like 4 scrolls here for if I need one. And then I opens up the 2 spots anyways. Haven't, so we got 28 minutes to the PTR. Let me pin a comment. Someone want to do me a favor? Biff, are you in here? Or G-Stacks? When you guys just put a comment saying PTR starts at 2 p.m. EST, and then I'll just pin your comment. That's just great. G-Stack, or MMC, I will not be pinning you. Oh boy. That's not what I meant. Each their own, but that's not what I meant. Scary says every Blizzard should do a season where every character has an MF build. MF aura, etc. I mean, the closest thing to that I'd say is for one 22 Nights of Terror night, they did they gave everybody item find for a day. Oh, whoopsie. Where am I looking for here? Wait, why does it not? How come I can't pin your comment? What's going on here? Pin message. There we go. I almost put G-Stacks in timeout on accident. I almost clicked the wrong button. Fishaholic, yo, that's how I know you're a legend. Got here, hit the like button. Hey, everyone on YouTube, I know there's a lot of you there, and there's not enough like button hits. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, all right? Much appreciate that on YouTube. Please, I'm begging you, please hit the like button, please. on YouTube. Yeah, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern. Raz can't seem to find nothing good from Andy. Keep plugging away, you'll get something. Blood Spear. This is... Isn't it the white... it's a white color Cerberus Bite? Yeah, nailed it! I remember. I remembered. Zulu time. Like military time? Gotcha. Had to think about what you meant by that for a second. Like a half hour. Pretty much. So Mirrodin said he must have looked it up and he said actually Sling and SOJ are pretty close to the same. Pretty much the same drop odds. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I know it's pronounced the other way, but I don't even want to think about trying to pronounce it the way it's actually spelled. Too much work. Too much work, totally. I'm not really big on pronouncing words right anyway, so... To be honest, I kind of look down upon people who pronounce words correctly. Ogre. No good. Mustache money. First time Twitch viewer, watch the videos. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. PTR in a little bit here. Short time. 20 minutes or so. Mike says binge watch the vids. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching the vids. Hopefully they help you out and you enjoy some of them. Appreciate you. All right, I got to, right after this run, I'm going to double check. I'm going to give you guys, actually, I'll wait one more run. Next run, I'm going to look how many likes I have in the stream. And if there's not enough, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's not that I'm mad. I'll just be disappointed if there if there's not enough of them. I won't be mad at you. I don't want to yell at you, but I'm just going to be very disappointed.
At Jeremy Beatty 9,000.
Jeremy, yo!
Legend. $1.99 through Super Chat. Had to head out, have some water physical therapy at 2. Going to miss the PTR. Will tune in tomorrow if you're streaming.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Jeremy. And yeah, Wednesdays, I usually stream on Wednesdays, so checks out. I probably will. I've been streaming a lot more lately too, so yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow. We're up to 212 likes. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm not too upset about it. It's satisfactory. I know you guys can do better. I believe in you guys so much that you guys can hit the like button so goodly, that I already did this run. That I have so much confidence in your ability, you know what I'm saying? So, but I know with more practice, you'll be even better at hitting the like button. Soon. Doom says I'm going to create another account. There you go. The killer catfish. Only new unique you found was the Dread Fang. Yeah, that thing drops everywhere apparently. Just everywhere. I did notice though a lot of the new uniques, especially the ones that were kind of like they seem to have been made for the Warlock. And the set items too, really. I don't know if it's confirmation bias just because they're more recognizable because they're new. I don't want to fall into that trap, you know, of like, oh, you just notice them because it's new, but it seems like Dreadfang falls all the time. Or those new set pieces. They drop everywhere. All the time. Maybe it's just me. Could be. Could be. Probably is, I guess, huh? Dreadfang Bash, Act 5 Merc, Secret Tech. Yeah, maybe, huh? Now what they need to do is make that Frenzy Barb able to act like an actual barbarian and hold that two-handed weapon in one hand so they can frenzy with them. Bang, 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 bang. Jason says on console, all you get is the Warlock item. Someone else says they get a ton of them too. I don't know. I wouldn't think that they would, for like the first season or two, like I wouldn't think that they would have like higher drop odds than what, because I think the drop odds calculators, they pull the actual code from the game and like the drop coefficient numbers and stuff. So those things should be accurate. It's got to be just a situation of it just like not confirmation bias isn't the right. It's like you know what I'm saying. It's new, so you make a note in your brain that you see it every time. You know, when you find your 750th Venom Ward, you don't like it doesn't make an imprint in your brain, a memory of like, oh yeah, yesterday I found 3 Venom Wards, because it's like that's just normal. You know, that's every day for the last 2.5 decades. You know. Julian, I actually have not tried Uber Ancients on anything but the Warlock. Yeah, I haven't. I've been playing just a ton of single player, and I don't play a lot of stuff online. Like, I don't play a bunch of characters every season. I just play one, and then for like a month or two, and then I go back to single player for a couple months, and then go back to online for a couple months. So, I actually have not. If I ever did do that, I would always just do like a smiter or something. I hate doing those type of content, anyways. Like content where they make bosses like that you have to go farm to get a particular piece of gear, and it's the only way you can get it. I don't just keep doing this. It doesn't even fit with the statements anymore, but I hate that type of content where you have to only get the one thing from doing the one thing. That's the only way you can get it. I hate that stuff. So I usually try to avoid all the content like that, except you have to do it once in a while to get the things you want. But it's really boring and dumb to do, in my opinion. But other people like doing it, so it's up to them. Eisenhardt's breastplate. This is true. That's another one, right? Another one. Rez got a low rune before the new sword. Well, I guess technically I did too, but I did find a low rune on the playthrough, so. I did find a low rune on the playthrough, so technically I did as well, I guess, but. Yeah, Jeffrey, I did hear they did add the books into. Yeah, I don't really know the way that all works necessarily. So yeah, somebody did say that they replaced one of the books in LK, but it doesn't affect any of the runes. Like they swapped like 1-for-1 the book for something else or something like that. I don't know exactly. Somebody had said that. I don't know where, and I didn't double check their proof and look up the drop tape. You know, I didn't do any of that stuff. I just had heard one of the other prominent content creators say something like that their community looked into it. But yeah, as for regular drops from monsters and stuff, I don't know exactly what they did with how that stuff all works. So unfortunately, not a tail, Sammy, right? Little battle belt. Where are we at here? We got 15 more minutes. No good. Favorite food other than well-done milk steaks? Great question. Great question. That's really all I eat. I don't really eat anything else. I don't know. Maybe like a... Maybe like chicken tartare. Yeah, really like chicken tartare with a good, just like a good mayo on top. Really, you know, like good expensive mayo with some pepper. That's really probably second on the list, but. Myrmidon. So treadmill, I usually do the treadmill when I'm streaming, on days when I don't go to the gym. Kitten tart. Harry Lars says kitten tartar. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Well, maybe it's not illegal. I don't even know. Don't want to say something that I don't know is true, but that could be illegal. I don't know. But yeah, as for the treadmill thing, that being said, I actually did not go to the gym today. Not walk on the treadmill though, so. Depends where you live, I guess. This is true. This is true. G-Stacks, come on. You're gonna have to ban yourself in a second. Cool Viet. Yeah, if I do cardio at the gym, that's all I do is the Stairmasters usually. Do 30, 40 minutes on the stair climber. All right, anyways, new topic after G-Stacks. Derailing the chat. Derailing of all the YouTube chat. With the PTR coming out, is the game getting an update? So the PTR changes and stuff that they had kind of announced the other day for the Warlock, none of that is coming directly to the game right now. It's only going into the PTR. We're going to play it for whoever is on PC can, and we'll play it for a week. They'll kind of look at how things went. They'll kind of like see the sentiment in the community and like see what content creators came up with and how the build's working. And then they'll kind of balance it from there. But no, it's not coming directly to the game like right away here, no. Oh boy. We'll check this one time. Why not? Hassan, welcome in. No, single player drops aren't better than online. It's just a thing people say when they play online and they don't find as good of a stuff. The only way that it's like better is that you can more easily get a higher players count on single player faster because you don't have to wait, try to message people. Like, let's say you have an hour to play. You don't have to hop on. Hey guys, what's up? Anybody want to hop into my game? Oh, you guys are busy. Oh, okay, you gotta take your kid to baseball practice. Gotcha. Hey, any of you guys, you want to play? No. And then you waste like 25 minutes trying to find people to play with you. And then you guys go out and split Magic Find, and then you spam through games and stuff. And so you're more efficient because you don't have to spend the time, I didn't get my mercenary, in order to find people to play with. So in that way, the drops aren't better, but you can play more efficiently. And also you have the same map, of course. The same map makes it more efficient. So the drop odds are the same, but you can just farm more efficiently. Yeah, and I play about 25% online and about the other 75% offline, yeah. What would I like to come to the game in the future? Nothing. I'm anti-change guy. I want them to stop messing. Like, this is one of the best games ever made. It's like, imagine a scale like this. Let me move this chat over so I can make sure I see my hands here. Here's the best possible a game can be. Here's the worst possible a game could be. Now just imagine that. Like, we'll imagine right at the top of the microphone here. Best a game can be, and the top of the microphone is the worst possible game. Diablo 2 is like right here. So if you make changes, What's more likely to happen? You go up to this perfect when the game's already really, 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 really good. Or you think you're going to make the game perfect? Or do you think you're going to make changes and that change is going to move it from where it's at and go, you have all this room where the changes you make could fall. And if you make any changes, you can only go to here. You see what I'm saying? In my mind, it's quite a risk-reward situation there. There's a lot more risk than there is room for reward. So, and yeah, Diablo 2 is not perfect, but it's up there as an absolutely spectacularly great game, right? Ooh, quarterstaff. Okay, first one of these. Rib cracker. Need to up that for the Fury Druid, am I right? Ooh. We'll grab that just in case. If that makes sense to you, whatever. That's the way I view it. It's almost like I don't know. You almost think of it as like making an investment where there's like a 10% chance that let's just say it's 50-50 chance that it could get better or worse. It's like a 50% chance of having a 1% gain, and the other 50% chance is a 90% loss. You know, it's like, are you going to flip that coin to have an opportunity to possibly gain 1%? 90% is maybe exaggerated. A 20% loss of your investment. It's like, is it really worth the risk? Where was I? Okay, we'll go here. We've got 9 minutes. 9 minutes. AB says, yeah, flip it. There you go. Let's scroll up here. Let's see. The Tyrnors saying, I don't disagree with the changes thing, but they need to find a way to bring back new players. I guess so. Diablo 2 too is what they need to do. Diablo 2 Resurrected 2. Whole brand new game. Tyson saying a lot of builds that are neglected. You kind of agree, but a lot of builds neglected and stuff. Yeah, I would rather them like change, and if they did change skills and stuff, I would rather them change stuff. And like, let's say they try to make Arctic Blast and the Druid good. I don't want them to just like, oh, we're gonna go real high with it and make it good. I want them, like, if they did, I would rather have them raise it so that it works, but not so it's like busted, you know. Like now you can make a summon druid and it works kind of goodish. Is it the Hammerdin? No. But I don't want them to make a whole bunch of Hammerdins. I would want them to, you know, like Frost Nova works okay with the best gear. I don't want it to be the new, I don't want it to be the next Mosaic. Like, I just want builds that are kind of good. You know, if I want to play them and I get really good gear, I could be the guy out there with the Frost Nova, you know, taking out monsters and finding stuff. That's just me. Fist of the Heavens landed pretty good. Fire Druid landed pretty good. Fire Traps landed pretty good. A lot of the stuff they did right off the bat landed pretty good. So. AV saying quality of life stuff's epic. Yeah, I guess a lot of that stuff. I'm in general on board with pretty much anything quality of life. I guess they pretty much added most of the stuff, except I don't like the way the loot filter is designed. But maybe there's I haven't really heard the greatest of reason why, but maybe there's a good reason why it's designed that way. I don't know, but Tyson saying Necromancer's OP. There's a corpse explosion. Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, everyone's differing opinion, but just yesterday, multiple people were telling me how Necromancer is garbage and needs to get buffed and stuff. And yeah, tough one, right? Mythic, yo! Bugman. 5 more minutes. Does Nightmare Meph drop anything different than Hell Meph? So Hell Mephisto can drop way more good stuff, pretty much. But also it's harder, right? So how much do I think the general clear speed of Echoing Strike going to be now? I mean, to be honest, if it gets nerfed down a whole bunch, the clear speed will probably be exactly the same. Because with the gear people had on before, they were hitting like 140k damage and stuff like that. I forget the exact numbers, but people were definitely pushing into hundreds of thousands and 100,000 damage and stuff I had seen. But monsters only have like 20,000 health. So you could literally cut the damage by a factor of like divided by 5 and you'll still one-shot everything, you know? So, oh, let's go. The DR. And let's see, the life leech changes too. So that's DR and life leech at the cap. So that's cool. We'll take that one. DCH said it seems like the loot filter is written to be coded easier rather than it's written to be the most intuitive and to work the best. It might be. Maybe. That might be why it's the way it is. Well, Zadraffy. If AI says it, it must be true. PTR's in like 3 minutes. This is probably gonna be my final run. And then I'll go do I'll see if the PTR is working. Sometimes it even, those type of things start up like a minute or two early or whatever, you know. Sometimes it'll be like that. So so the screen's gonna go black. I'm gonna save and exit and jump out of the game. And then I have to relaunch it in the PTR, and we'll see how if it starts up. So don't go nowhere. I know the screen went black. Everything's fine. It's probably not. It'll probably go right up to the minute, but OZ said favorite change is the Grimoires. If you want to use two-handed weapons. Yeah, the thing is, a lot of people are negative on that, actually, Oz. So I sort of agree with you, I guess. Why does this music sound so loud right now in the game? Oh, I changed all my settings, bro. People always said how they wanted to, like, you know, how everybody only used Spirit all the time with every build in the entire game. And then they changed it to where two-handed has to use the Grimoire. But dang it, all my settings are changed. I think this was at like 50, right? Or no, it's off because I'm listening to music. What was this volumes at? Was it at like 70? I don't remember. Maybe. Looks like, yeah, it's not up and running yet, so we'll have to. It's going to say that it won't connect or whatever. I'll just jump back out here in a second. Whatever. Oh, Control M. I forgot about that. I forget this about that. An issue occurred. I forget there's something you can do here for the oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oops. I forget what it is. I think because you can go in and respec your characters, and if you run out of tokens or for any reason you want to get your character started back with the original gear and stuff, I think you can delete your character files in the folder, or maybe just delete them in here. And then you log back in and it reloads the characters. I got to remember exactly how that works. We'll see. So it's just black screen for a second. I'll go ahead and... This is more interesting. Look how big Phil is now. Ah! Oh, it's updating right now, so it must be getting ready. I'm guessing it's going to work right now because my Blizzard launcher randomly just got an update. So let's see if it works. Music's going hard right now, says Brian. Oh, yeah, it does. No play, no lobby. It's not loading into online. Go like this. Wait a second. Why does it have all my offline characters, but the online is... Oh, there we go. I'm not sure why it happened that way, but... Alright, I usually say don't spam chat, but everybody spam chat. What do you want me to start with first? The 18 Flame Wave? So Flame... Fine Demon Test. Interesting. Echoing Strike. Miasmic. Miasmic. Not Miasmic. Miasmic. Straight to Echoing. Go ahead and pop them in here real quick. Echoing. I just want to see what you guys think. Lowest level first. Play a Sorceress. What do you guys think? This is your one chance to spam if you want to. Echoing, Echoing, Bind. Echoing with no Spirit. A lot of Echoings. Not sure what I want to choose yet. Fire Sword. Can't do that. Couple lowest. A lot of. Let's see. ES. Energy Shield. Interesting. Echoing. Echoing. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go Echoing. I'll just make it... I'm gonna make a game with a password real quick. And then I will... Maybe I'll try it on P1 and then I'll... If you guys want to join, if anyone's on, we'll see what happens, but... So you have to pick... On here, you actually cannot even pick your... Hey, I got my first Thunder Charm! You can't even, like, play your online characters here, so... Wait, there's nothing here. It was supposed to have... Oh, they're probably under... They're not here. There were supposed to be respect tokens in here, they said. Oh. On the remove only tab is all the stuff you need. Interesting. And then they just give you like one of all these little low runes for some reason. Bunch of tokens. You got one set to go around Ubers. And like I said, there's when you can do this stuff and then like I'll have to look it up again, but I think you delete the character and then you re-log in and then the character will be there again. I think. Couple 6 rejuves just in case. Just in case. I know it's behind chat a little bit, but that's kind of funny that there's just like a couple behind chat. Well, let's just go out somewhere. Oh, wait, how's this set up? Teleport, of course. We got Enigma, Fortitude. Oh, look at that godly circlet. Jeez, or Diadem, whatever. Mephisto, of course. Huh? What? They don't give you Call to Arms, bro? Come on. What are they thinking? Oh, you can have, page 1 of 1. I wonder if they'll have different... Oh, yeah, that's how it'll work when you have more pages, when the season resets, probably. No Call to Arms? Jeez, PTR stinks. No, just kidding. Blade War... Oh, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Never mind. Oh, Echoing Strike. That's what I want to do, dummy. Mental Shield. Go here. There. I mean, I could do that, but I don't really feel like it at the moment. Why does it seem like there's something missing? Oh, wait. No, I had that right here. We got no Mercenary. So we'll have to go get a Mercenary real quick. Check the vendors. That is true. That is true. Sometimes they'll have stuff at the vendor. We want Wahid. Legendary. No weapons, though. Yeah, so there's nothing in here. Hold on, let me check. Or let me do this. I hate that it doesn't just have your custom keybinds all the time. The game in general. Let's go somewhere easy first. Go grab yourself a Hephasto. Let's try it without that, because you can't get Bound Demon and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's busted. It's completely broken. Oh, shard already. Let's go. Grab the... It's busted. They need to nerf it. Nerf it more. Here, you guys love the damage number. Oh. 400 points remaining. I didn't notice there's 17 skills remaining too. Oh, I did not notice that. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. So we got maxed. We want to do levitation mastery for more damage and attack rating. We'll leave this at 1 point. So we'll do it how I would normally have done it. Well, we got to go on lethargy. Am I right? We got to get more damage, right? We do have no hex, do we? Just put the 1 point into it, I guess. More damage. I do kind of like the purgy little explosion thing. Let's just go with that, though. We'll put them here. Whatever. No vitality here, huh? I don't know if I really want to dump them all here. You can get more damage with more strength. We'll just go max Vita for now. Let me double check. The gear's all on, right? Yeah, there's no call to arms. So let's dump all the points in vitality, I guess. Call it a day. PTR, let's go! This is true. We're on the PTR here. Can we test player 7? We can get people into the game and test it out. Didn't do that quite yet. I just opened it up. I mean, you should probably test it on P1 first, right? This thing have any luck? Yeah, he has like no gear on, so I need to get something for my merc here. Throw that on him, I guess. So they give you no merc gear. Maybe one of the other guys has merc gear on him or something. I wonder. Yeah, he has like no gear. Let's just see a P1, and plus no battle orders is tough to keep your mercenary alive in tough in places in hell difficulty too. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running out of mana. They put there's no mana leech on the character, so it's like rough. I need to get rid of that ring, maybe? We're at 124. They built you a character with 124 FCR? This looks like something Sweet Phil would do. Anyone who doesn't know, the breakpoint's at 125, so... I gotta remember to... That's gonna be a clip later. Let me go check out the other characters. I mean, it's taking stuff out fine. I mean, like... Just P1 at the moment, but... 2... So, like, 3 hits on the Venom Lords. Or on the... Venom Lords. Did I say that right? Yeah. I mean, is that good, bad? I don't know. The thing is, I need Mana Leech, so let me go check some of the other characters. To see if there's a Mana Leech ring somewhere. Like, it's, like, unusable without Mana Leech, to be perfectly honest, so... Nope. A treachery and like a base to make treachery and like something else. But they don't give you the runes to make that stuff. Interesting. Random perfect gems, I guess. In case you want to plug that stuff in somewhere. I'll just probably go over and I don't know. I didn't see how much gold these people had. I might go over and just gamble, try to get a ring of some kind. Oh, these people have no gold at all, almost. Of course, they're like low level. I was thinking if there was just like any mana leech on there. Okay, so there's no mana leeching. I'll try to gamble a ring or something here, I guess. I mean, if I don't have the FCR breakpoint, I might as well get mana leech somewhere. You socket mana leech. You could do a skull, but you can't put a skull in a weapon that's a rune word. If it was a unique, you could. Yeah, you essentially have to get mana leech from a ring on this build. Essentially. Not literally, essentially. Come on, get me lucky. Lethargy charges. Let's go. I'm gonna run out of gold here real quick, huh? Mana leech. Life leech, gross. There's nothing in the remove only tab? No. Nothing useful. Come on. Give me a mana leech ring. You can do it. Durability loss. Yeah, we'll see how it goes if they change that. We'll blast with the... I mean, the only weapon they gave us was an ethereal fortitude, so... If it has durability loss and it loses all its durability, I mean, what am I going to do about it? Okay. Almost out of gold. Yeah, I don't have any more gold left. There's no mana leech. I mean, how are you supposed to test it when you don't have any mana leech? Am I brain dead here, or am I just completely forgetting anything? There's nothing here. You can't put this in a weapon, of course. I'm not, like, what am I missing here? There's not some rune with mana leech. I know Am has, like, life leech on it, right? But I don't even, oh, it's right here. Got life leech, but that's for a weapon, too. Make wisdom. Hex siphon. Life after kill, or man after kill, I mean. Yeah, stuff. Is that why? Did they do this on purpose to make you use this stuff? Insight on Merc? I gotta find an insight base and stuff. The Merc's got no gear. They didn't give you a mercenary, and they gave you no gear for him either. Larzik the Battle Scythe? Skithy? Good. G-Sex got asunder from the first monster he took out on the PTR. Nice. I mean, I guess I'll walk out here and shoot a few times, I guess. I mean, the damage is fine. Yeah, it's P1, but like... Yeah, I can't really use Enigma because I'll run out of mana instantaneously, so... So we're just P1 here. Yeah. We'll have to see... I mean, it kind of seems fine. Harold's hunting me. Ah! Oh, what happened? I got rubber banded. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. You rubber band me back to the Herald? Get out of town. Okay, the Herald's harder now, I see. When you're not dealing 75 trillion damage. Also, when you have to constantly chug a billion potions over and over again, huh? I should get a bound demon, of course, too, huh? Do you have no scrolls of identify? Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, anyways. Well, what do you guys think of the P1 damage, huh? For this type of weapon, it looks like pathetic damage. Yeah, the durability is dropping. So why did they... It's interesting choices on the gear that they gave you and didn't give you. So they gave you durability loss on changing it, and then they give you an ethereal weapon that does not have repair durability or indestructible on it. Interesting. Interesting. So guys, just remember too, you guys were comparing before to bound demons with cursed and everything, and I didn't get a demon anyways, but where are we at extra strong? I should probably bind up a demon to see how they work here real quick. Plus I don't have my might mercenary anymore. So oh man, I'm trying to bind a demon here. Can you bind? No, you're like almost dead. And you, oh, he's a demon. Why does it not work? Ever. I mean, he's half dead. A demon, right? Yeah, demon. So bound demon doesn't work anymore? Or is there a glitch where this monster type won't work for some reason? He's almost dead. Yeah, I know I know it's hard points, but like it would just never work. Let me go read it. I can't remember exactly what it said. I know it needs, let's see, hard points to bound. Death mark for percent chance to bind demon. Chance to bind 23%. I mean, it was as low as possible. Unless this percent chance to bind demon isn't true on the skill, unless that's just made up, that 23% chance, there's definitely a glitch or something that's not working. Check 1 per second, yeah. Let me try again. Yeah, like you said, maybe I have to. Oh, now it's dead, of course. You just gotta spam hold it down. I'm gonna try to spam hold it down, and so you have to hold it for a minimum of 1 full second before it'll, guaranteed, so it'll work. Okay, yeah, okay. That is a good point. I overlooked that. We'll call it. So you have to hold the button down and stand still for 1 full second, no matter what, in order to bind a demon. I forgot about the checks per second or whatever. Oh yeah, 200,000. Okay, well, anyways, I'm gonna be deleting this character and rehiring. Oh yeah, the grotesque brings up other ones too. I forgot about that. Risky, yeah, it's not something you're gonna want to be careful with that one, huh? Let's see how they survive with the points we have into them right now, huh? After we use this for like 2 seconds. I don't have enough gold for the mercenary, so I don't have the might aura up right now. Remember that. Are there any mana potions? Might will help out the damage, of course. And of course, if you got like a Reaper's Toll or something with the might, on certain monsters. Unplayable! I know, right? Get a concentration aura? Yeah, for sure. That'll be the new thing. Let's see. Maybe I should have put those hard points. I mean, you want the more damage, right? And the attack rating for the chance to hit should be 68%. So you want the chance to hit higher now, right? You want to get Levitation Mastery, I would think, but yeah. So yeah, you say it should be one hitting everything with top gear. This is not top gear. I'm under the top FCR breakpoint. This is gonna break in like 2 seconds. I just need to throw out like what, a skiller, I guess, to buy like a book of Identify, like, I guess, because they kind of not really put together the way you need to, but actually what I'll do is go like this. Oh, I don't have any gold. Is this going to be enough gold so I can buy some potions? Something. Thank you. Jeez. Forgot. Oh yeah, I have not been using lethargy either, have I at all? I forgot about that. So yeah, there's like 5 different things I'm not using at the moment. All right, let's run out here. We should have our might, and remember it procs, that is 2 years later. There we go. Dun, dun. So the heralds are spawning left and right and right and left. Oh, they spawn like directly on top of you. Holy smokes. I see what they're saying now. When the heralds spawn, they spawn like literally exactly on top of you. Merc instantly took out because I have no gear. But they don't spawn out of the screen. They just like spawn a pack like inside of your body. Boy, the what you calls it's the bound demons are still like invincible. Even this random bound demon, it's getting hit a little bit. This stone skin's hurting me a little bit, huh? I use all of my potions instantaneously. Why are my hotkeys not right still? Need the gold. Buy potions. Okay. He's got that stone skin aura enchanted, so just take a second. The weapon means quite a bit for the damage, though. It should mean more now than it did before, yes. Before it was like pointless. Like you just one-shotted every monster before, so it was like pointless. No Sunder Charm yet. What is going on here? The good thing, too, is my bound demon should be extra strong, right? So, yeah, so, like, these guys, I'm just like, you know, you shoot one time, they go out, they come back, and they take them out. Like, these guys are 2 shots at the moment. Man, not having mana leech is rough, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I wonder what other people come up with, huh? What are these? What are these? Maybe we'll take some stuff for some gold here.
Buckaroos 12 months and counting smiley face.
Yeah, everybody's saying that this is weak and your druid clears faster than this. You're just full of crap and you're lying. I'm just gonna be straight up. Like, I'm literally shooting slowly just to test and literally watch it go out and come back and seeing how much damage it's doing individually shooting. So yeah, you guys are just like haters and stuff. Like, I don't even want changes to the game, and I'm not even being as ridiculous as you guys are. I don't even want this build or the character or anything, and I'm less ridiculous about it than you guys are even. Pretty wild. Oh, I forgot my merc stuff. It's kind of got to be expected, though, isn't it? You know, people on the internet, when they're anonymous, they always like to blabber off a bunch of ridiculous stuff. Yeah, if I could have a mercenary with the might aura up that could give me like 50% more damage, it would be great. I don't have anything to sell to get my merc back because he won't survive. I think I'm gonna go ahead and Unless I ran out of gold. Let's see. I'm gonna try this. I think if you delete the character and then you reopen the game, the character will be back. We'll see if I ruined it all. Yeah, so the way the character's set up now, you will not be able to see how finished it good it is, because this is not the right gear for it. It's just not going to work right. You're under your FCR breakpoint. You have no mana leech. You have no mercenary. Like, you can't get the right bound demon. Well, you could eventually, but the skill level still, like, there's like 5 things on this build that isn't going to work right. So everybody, deep breath. Okay, so the bound demon still at just 1 point into it is pretty much fine. I mean, it's not going to face tank Uber Mephisto or anything. I think I'm still going to stick with, let's go to X. Maybe I need to use Eldritch Blast, huh? Then it'll blast out and leech back mana and life if you're close to other monsters. Reign of the Warlock, bad. Right, D4 bad. Test it to an 80, like a max level bound demon. Yeah, you could do that. You could go over here, go to shared stash, grab a token, respec your character to whatever you want it to be. But the only thing that's rough is you can't have a mercenary because you don't have any gear for a mercenary. I don't know why, but they made you have 124 FCR when the breakpoint's 125. Yeah, you got to go out and find a bind demon, which I could do that here. I gotta redo this now. I didn't put a point into lethargy. Did I use all my points? I did not. Okay, good. 1 point in the lethargy. These are all fine. I wasn't using Death Mark at all either. I keep forgetting to even use that. Too many hotkeys. You have no call to arms to keep your mercenary alive either. So your mercenary is just going to constantly die. Maybe I should just go over and gamble. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go gamble a mana leech ring. I'm going to gamble, and try to get a mana leech ring. And if I don't get one here in a second, I'll just delete the character and make a new one. Because you have to have a mana leech ring. Like you like have to on this. It's not working right. Did they do something to the gambling screen so you can't do it as fast? Just the lag from being online, I think, actually. Life stolen. Don't need that. I mean, I could, I guess. Do I have life leech anywhere even? Yeah, there's no life leech or mana leech anywhere on this build. So I could go for a sick dual leech ring, I guess. Honestly, you'd probably be better off. Let me grab this ring, actually, than having the one skill from SOJ, having the leeches. I mean, you can get just a mana leech ring, right? Find Hephasto and see if he's trash. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll go get him. We'll see if they fix that bug too, because wasn't it, yeah, no mana leech ring, but I mean, whatever. At least I got life leech, I guess. Do I have any gold to get a mercenary? With no gear? Let's go try to bind in Hephasto, huh? Hex Purge, Psychic Ward, Bind Demons. Filer? You do technically want to consume him too, don't you? Whatever. Okay, that's right there. Of course, we don't have an insight or anything, so okay. Ooh. Ah! Oh, what? Oh, I have the wrong skill bound. What an idiot. No, teleport, please. Okay. My bad. Where is the one I'm looking for? Right here. One eternity later. You need... Oh, for the super uniques, you do need the hard points, don't you? I forgot. Yep, just forgot. Boy, not having mana leech, just it's like impossible to play this build when you need all this mana. You have no insight, you have no mana leech. Crazy. It's like you can't even test the build because you don't have the gear to do it. Like if I had the gear I could choose, but only gear I could get from Nightmare, it would be easier to play than this. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about it. So yeah, it doesn't say it in here, but they did say it in the thingamabob that you had to have a certain number of... Was it a certain number of hard points to bind super uniques? Yeah, like you don't have the right aura from a bound demon, you don't have the might mercenary, you don't have anything. Like, it's impossible to play it. No? Herder's not gonna bind for me? Not you. That'll help. We'll double check it. Okay. So we want to lower him down. It is... Oh, stone skin is pretty... Well, maybe I should go ahead and... Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I just... Whoops. I hit the wrong button. I just consumed my herder on accident. I thought I had lethargy here. Devastating. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to work because I don't have the right points into it. But it doesn't say it on the skill anywhere. I'm just going to keep getting face beaten. And it definitely doesn't work like it was before, that's for sure. Yeah, so. Where am I going to get an easy mana leech from? What do you guys think the easiest mana leech to get is, huh? Did I save and exit and reopen and it was there? I think that's what happened. You guys already found Manalds and stuff already? Make an insight bow? Could do that, yeah. But you just wouldn't... You can make an insight bow, but then you wouldn't get the might mercenary. I don't remember... Did I go like this? How did I get that guy to come back? It'll come back sometime, but... Yeah, I just restarted the game. But I'll give it another second. The last time I did not delete all. I just deleted one guy and it brought the guy back, but I'll give it a second here. If this doesn't work, which this worked last time. If it doesn't work this time, I'll delete everybody. Just find a steel skull? Could do that. There he is. I just didn't wait long enough, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I might just jump to one of the other ones because, like, this is untestable with the gear they give you here. Like, unless you're going to go out and, like, farm up a bunch of gear or something. I mean, let's see if I can... I'll gamble a few here and see if I can get a Mana Leech Ring. I know some of you guys said you had a Menald here, but... 20 points to super unique. We'll see. Life steal, of course. Get life steal a billion times. A few more rings. One of these is going to be Mana Leech, I'm telling you. Yeah, the last time I didn't even get to assigning stat points and stuff. I'm just trying to get the bare minimum pieces of gear to, like, play the game. But I can't. They don't give them to you, so I'm trying to, like, get them. Can't even tell how good the Warlock is or not, so they don't give you enough gear to even play it, unfortunately. So 20 points to bind super unique, sort of rough. Well, that's only if you want to have to go find a super unique. Like, you could go get an extra fast in the Dark Woods, which they're already going to be extra fast, extra strong at this point anyways, I guess. But so it's at 14. 15 will give it spectral hit. You don't even really have to bind a super unique anyways. You can just get to 20 soft points and get aura enchanted automatically. It's probably going to be the play. Go out to River Flames, get an Odar. Udar? Udar? Let me set up these. I'll just set this stuff up basic here again, I guess, and whatever. I didn't put a point in the lethargy. Dang it. I forgot. Oh well. Echoing Strike. Why is Mirroring Blades over here? Anyways, this Vine Demon. Psychic Ward. I guess we can go like this. What am I looking for here? Where's Consume at? Am I blind? Unsummon. Why is Consume not here? Oh, it's right here. Got me. Ah. Disregard. Well, that's, yeah, I'll just ban that, I guess. Give me 1 second. That's a good old, Oh, my chat just jumped, sorry. Hide user from channel. There we go. Anyways. Got him. Got concentration aura right off the bat. Let's go. I wish I didn't respec it so that whatchamacallit. We definitely don't want that there. Oh, I only have one demon? I didn't realize that. Because you don't have enough points. It takes hard points up here to get more than one demon. Forgot about that. Well, go get another demon, huh? Is that might? Or is that the... I think I need to remember my auras. Yeah, 5 hard points for second demon, right? You gonna bind him? One eternity later? No? Not gonna work? Okay. Why won't it ever bind him? Okay. Will it not bind? Maybe they turned it off so you can't bind a second demon, so you don't accidentally override the demon you have. Like you have to unsummon your demon to be able to... Well, I want to... Hey, you come over here. Maybe? There we go. Fanaticism? Alright. Well, something. Man, why can't we not just have some mana leech somewhere? Yeah, this is, it's like, the way they designed it is just, it's unplayable at this point. Okay, let me start a new game. I just need to buy a bazillion mana potions, I guess. Just chug, chug, chug mana potions the whole time like it's Act 3 of normal difficulty. So Cheese, supposedly it doesn't say it in here. They're probably going to update the whatever at some point, but so you got Deathmark for a higher chance to bind demon, and supposedly you need like 20 hard points to bind a super unique, and then 15 to bind a regular unique monster, and then 10 to bind a champion, like hard points, I guess. So go hit a Trev. Sell all your gear, gamble mana leech ring, put it in the shared stash. It did cross my mind for a quick second. Wish I had that lethargy point now. Why are none of my... Gosh dang it. There we go. Nothing good. Yeah, because the thing is, too, mana leech would be one of those things you'd have set up perfectly, and then yeah, your durability's dropping on your item and stuff. So yeah. Did Jeremy? Congrats on the sling ring. I'm cursed already. What? Ooh. Oh wait, I didn't put my purge on here either. Did I put a points into the... Oh, I didn't put points into it because I wasn't paying attention. Ah! Oh well. Yeah, I might do that in just a second. Go gamble, go sell all my gear, gamble a whole bunch to get a mana leech ring. Not a bad idea. And I didn't think about it, but then I don't know. Didn't do it, I guess. Come on, find my first new Thunder Charm. Come on. Let's see. They spawn directly on you. So, oh, geez, yeah. Wow, they just like telestomp you. The whatchamacallit, just telestomp you. Pal's Amulet? I have no scrolls of Identify, so I can't check it. Well, I guess we can go back to town and check it real quick. Gave us plenty of those. What's soft points? So soft points is just like points from skills. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, Cal's amulet. Knocked off my PTR Chronicle. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, and you kind of like spawn up the heralds just based upon any monster too. Not just get back here. Or several items. Cool, I guess. Ogre, we gotta check that. Boy, hopefully I don't find a sick Ogre on PTR. Can't keep it. Tier 2 now? Yeah, I guess that's where we are, huh? I wasn't really paying attention. Out of potion. Trying to see if I get another one to spawn up here, but we go get a million more potions. Yeah, this is the pretty much the preset build they give you. You have some stuff you can do, but like they don't give you a lot of gear pieces. So yeah, durability loss is rough. I mean, if you have yourself an Ethereal Thunder Maul, it is. Yes, this is true. But I guess I'll just rock it like this with the potions, and we'll just I guess I should just do that, huh? Get some of these over there, I guess. Racing 600 bits.
So far, do you think it's still as strong as Hammerden?
As strong as Hammerden? I'd have to test it on P8 with actually good gear, I guess. A Hammerden with like the wrong gear, probably actually. It's on P1 anyways. Hammerden is real kind of clunky. I mean, you have teleport, but like imagine a Hammerden with like the suboptimal FCR breakpoint, and you have no insight to keep your mana up, and like I guess you could get down to redemption eventually. Like, I don't know. It's just like imagine just having all the wrong gear, you know. Let's throw these over here. Definitely gonna need a bunch of these, that's for sure. I might just respec it here real quick, actually, just because I put the points in like all the wrong. Well, I'm gonna lose my guy if I. Well, I can go get another one. Whatever. Let's just respec it real quick because I put them all in the wrong spot. Fully respec. Started off with just 1 point and all this stuff. You want to go there? You want to go here? We'll just go with Bane. Everyone just go with Bane. So down here, go like this. We do want to get up to Aura Enchanted here to be able to get an Aura. So get this to 20. And then the rest in the Levitation Mastery for the damage, I guess? Or do we want to have a second demon? Do we want to have a second demon to get the extra damage? I haven't gotten a conviction, no. I did bind a demon to get something else, but I guess we'll go. I mean, you kind of got to go second demon. I guess Levitation Mastery, I don't know if that's really second demon, so we can consume one. I guess we'll go the rest here, maybe? Sure. Strength, we're fine on. I mean, I could go more damage if I split it. I would split it maybe more so if I had battle orders, but I mean, we'll just dump him here, I guess. Zoom, Defiler, this, Bond Demon. Okay. Thought you needed 20 hard points to bind Demon to get Aura. No. So you need 20 hard points to bind a super unique. 15, and it doesn't say it here, but this is from the patch notes, I remember. You need 10 hard points to bind a champion, 15 to bind a unique, and then 20 to bind a super unique. Like, Hephasto is a super unique. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to come out here and get one of these guys. Oh. Get him. I need to start remembering the auras. What aura is this again? This one isn't Might, right? This is something else. Oh, did I not pick up one of the... Oh, well. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Mana. Good job. Maybe I did do that and I forgot. Here we go. Oh, I killed them all. Cold aura, okay. Cold aura. Trying to get one with the concentration aura. Will you just... Because it doesn't lock on anymore, it won't like target... It won't just constantly target the one that I want to. Since they got rid of the whole lock-on thing. Bone Knife, legendary. There's probably a better way to do this, but I just kind of wanted one of these guys. And did I get a new one? No, he's still the cold one. Will you just take him already? Either I keep getting a cold one, or I can't seem to... Oh, this button. Can you just capture him, please? It keeps just like not capturing him, unfortunately. Should be able to. I mean, I got the other one, right? Dang it. Yes, I gotta get this guy. There we go. There we go. Got concentration. That's what I was going for. Much better. Much better. Much better. Got to use Deathmark. I only got... I mean, you can't use like 45,000 keys or hotkeys. Am I right? You already got to consume. You got to use up one monster and then consume them, and then you got get your other guy back. I guess I don't have the hotkey. He should never die. I could Deathmark the final key here, I guess, and not use that. Hexbane, I wasn't even using Hexbane because I forgot. But Lethargy, so I have to hotkey Hexbane, huh? Too many hotkeys. I guess I don't have battle order, so we'll just hotkey that, I guess. Engorge, I don't even know if hotkeys for the Deathmark, I guess. Okay. Already did that. Let's jump into a different game here. Try killing a tier 5 Herald. Yeah, I forgot to... I'm going to go ahead and Obviously, that's going to take me a second to get to that, but that'll be fine. Act 1, terrorized. Oh, he is tally stomped over there. A lot of stuff has stone skin all the time, I notice. Yeah, I think I'm better off just leaving some open space in here. Something I can throw on a Merc at least, I guess. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, there's a little port. Oh, I didn't see that before. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. At least a little portal pops up so you can see where it's going to spawn. Okay. So here we got stone skin again. Like I said, everything is stone skin all the time, apparently. Probably want to use lethargy, yeah? Go around to this. No Sunder Charm yet. What is going on? I'm just joking, by the way. Like, I think should find a Sunder Charm in the very first second, like G-Stacks did. I gotta make sure. Remind me to make sure I look in if I find any threshers or something that I could make an insight out of, or I'm not gonna make treachery, obviously. What do you need to make hysteria? Maybe I can make hysteria for my mercenary. Yeah? Shadow bow, or socketed for the. It kind of also defeats the purpose because then you don't have the might aura. If I did do that, but Valrune. Well, I guess we'll take it. Whoop. Where's the little? Oh, there he is. Over here. Okay. Well, we do a war hat. So the heralds definitely pop up frequently. This is for sure. It's been a few times now, and they pop up like all the time. Definitely, when they said once per zone, that's legit. Like, that is legit. I didn't see exactly where the exit to this area was, actually. Not this way. We'll just use a waypoint. Go to the next area. How come the heralds haven't dropped 3 Tyrell's Mites yet? I know, right? Thought they were supposed to drop good things. Yeah, I mean, this is... The weapon's really good, of course, but considering how suboptimally it's set up, the concentration aura does help quite a bit, but... The Bound Demon's one-shotting them. It's just P1, of course, but... Interesting. X not used anymore. Was that a question or a statement? Like that I didn't have mine being like in use, or yeah, because I probably I just forget. There's some monsters. Need a more dense area. I'll finish this one up and then I'm gonna head to like the catacombs is super dense. Even though usually people would just only farm whatchamacallit. Yeah, stone skin again. Of course you. It was a question. Yeah, I just kind of forgot. Phil, pin that comment. Sure. Put user in timeout, you said? Put G-Stacks in timeout. Gotcha. Actually, let's go do that. It was up here, right? Somewhere? Where was it? Great. Thought it was right. Thought I seen it. Over here? Oh, there it is. I see the rocks now. Dang it. The mana management here is kind of awkward for me, so. Ogre Axe, let's go. Gotta check it. Oh, what? I forgot I had the armor in there for my merc. Ooh, it could be a sick Ogre Axe to throw on my Act 2 mercenary, though. He's never gonna stay alive, though, with garbage gear anyways, but it would be sick. Yeah, fuck it. I guess I just won't use the mercenary, even though the might aura would be nasty. To help out. No, Phil, pin my comment. Uh-oh. What comment am I pinning? I don't know if you're kidding or not. Not sure. Cows, 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 cows. Okay, so this is no mercenary, no might mercenary, no leeches. Kind of seem. I think after you got the might aura, I think this is going to be like fine where it is. To be honest, I don't know about literally everything. Obviously, when the people who are smarter than me min max everything, they'll figure out how to make it even more powerful. You know. Yeah, works pretty good. Let me go get a merc. I'm gonna grab. I don't know. There's an armor here or something I could throw on him. Messing with these stacks. Gotcha. Doom says seems in a better spot already. I think so. Because yeah, with me not min-maxing it in the gear, I like literally I'm just looking at the gear like really, you know, like. So. And obviously a lot of the other people are better at theory crafting stuff, so. I just bound a regular monster and and I got the aura enchant that got concentration. I don't think you really even need to bind uniques or super uniques anymore, probably. You'll just bind a few different demons. Like a few regular demons. You could go get a super unique, I guess, but the thing is so here's pretty much what it is. 20 soft points will give you aura enchanted on here. 20 soft points. I have 7 base points, but the soft points got it to 20 to get an aura enchant. But in order to bind a super unique, you have to put 20 hard points into here to bind a super unique, 15 to bind a unique, a regular unique, and 10 to bind an elite, which is like, you know, the ones that don't have auras. So Heralds respawn. What do you mean by respawn? Like they spawn or they respawn? Like what do you mean by that? Okay, can my merc stay alive for like 1 second? Can he at least proc the might aura before he gets taken out? Once. That's what I'm hoping. Durability disappearing quickly on the Echoing Strike. What was over here? Yeah, boy. Of course, it's like TZ'd cows, so my mercenary, I gotta keep pulling him back like over and over again. If he gets hit like one time, he's toast. Still hasn't got his might aura going yet. He just got killed in one shot. Okay, oh no, he didn't. Oh wait. What? They took out my bound demon? Bro. Okay, well, there you go. Might aura enchanted extra fast. Well, they weren't extra fast, but those mighted terrorized cows took out my, yeah. Cursed mighted cows. Rough. Rough. Okay. I guess we'll go get another demon, huh? I thought the Udar would be fine there, but they got him set up so he'll get taken out once in a while. Great. So I got this guy who got... Oh no, I got the might from my mercenary. Oh wait, did I hit the wrong button? That thing.
I need mana. Thanks.
I keep hitting the wrong buttons over and over too. Oh, I forgot I don't have Bound Demon on there anymore. Wrong button over and over and over again. Come on. Come on. Before my Merc dies. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, the Bind Demon is a lot more frustrating. It, like, doesn't work hardly, like, much at all. It's inconsistent, we'll call it. Little trap souls. How about we just get... No, you died instantly. Dang it. I keep trying to, like, hurt him, but it just, like, one-shots him. So I can't capture him. Didn't get him. There we go. I don't remember what that aura is, but I specifically want concentration, though. There we go. So there's not really a ton of auras, so it doesn't take too long to get a concentration aura. That's good. Yeah, I would say I think it's still going to be pretty good if you have the right gear. And this might surprise you, but I'm actually probably not an S tier Echoing Strike Warlock player. Go this. Oh, you know what I was thinking too? One thing I forgot to mention to you guys. The like button. Make sure you guys hit the like button on YouTube, huh? Help a brother out. Where was... I thought there was a piece of gear I wanted to slap on over here. My mercenary to keep maybe keep him alive like 1%. Sure. Shark tooth armor on the Merc. Let's go. That's how you know when you're God tier. Okay, here's an almost fully alive cow. One. Okay, the one-shots terrorize cows. Sometimes, apparently. Gotta remember to put the hex on. Merc's still alive somehow. I forgot to pay attention to him. We're just on P1 at the moment. Because, yeah, it's online, of course. I was gonna see if I could just get a couple of heralds just to get a feel for exactly how they're falling here. But yeah, a bunch of people said the siphon for the mana leech, but the hex siphon, it doesn't mana leech, it does mana after kill, which I could get 2 to mana after kill. It's 25 per cast, so that doesn't really... I feel like the math doesn't really math out there to add up to enough, you know? Like this pack right here, I would have just spent like 400 mana and got back like 15, like 12, so, you know. Because it does mana after kill, so. Oh yeah, I should look. I keep forgetting to look to. Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention. I can just go get him back, but I forgot to. I was gonna look for a weapon or something just to throw on him real quick. How much time do I? Oh, it's already after 3. Jeez, forgot. I don't have a lot of time, so I kind of forgot. What's going on here? Throw an Ogre Axe on him. No, he doesn't have enough requirements to use that. Too low level. You can get heralds and cows, right? Or because I'm kind of surprised I haven't got one yet, based upon how fast they've been spawning all the other times. I feel like I had them before. Using mana after kills at least 12? Not according to what the skill says. But maybe if we had an like, was that if I went to it at level 1 and there'd be plus skills, and maybe if it goes up 1 per plus skill, so it would be like 10 or 12 or something. It might be that. I could be. It probably does go up some for sure. For some reason it just wasn't crossing my mind that it would go up in points. Oop. But yeah, I don't know how fast it goes up. You might be right. So maybe that would be the play at the moment. I mean, I could respec real quick, I guess. There's plenty of the... Teleport away. Thank you. DB. Can't use it on my Merc because he's too low level. Huh, I'm surprised I haven't gotten a Herald out here. Maybe you can't get him. Just use an Amulet with Mana Leech? Well, that's a good point. But I'd have to get an Amulet with Mana Leech. That in lies the problem, yes. Sure. Oh, it won't let you... She won't let you respec on the PTR. Interesting. Oh, I forgot I was going to lose my demon. Bro, you guys made me forget. Well, let's try this hex down here. Oh, okay, there you go. You get up so many points, it's like 20 after each kill. So, there you go. That's probably going to be the play here. We'll go like this. I hate consuming the monsters. It honestly just is annoying to me, but we'll get up to at least 2 demons. One here. This. We got 9. This one up to here. We want to get this to 20. And then the rest in here. And then the gear's fine to just dump them rest into vitality. Yeah. Rip Demon. Yeah, I know. I'll have to go get another one. Got at least 5 base points to get the next Demon. Poor Demon. I know, right? Just put Bind Demon right here for now. Go get another bro. Ah. Let me go to a different place. Just get some other random demon, like out here. Because I need my Merc to stay alive. And he has, like, no gear because, yeah. Come on. Got him. He has... I don't remember what that aura is. Fanaticism? I mean, that'll increase my damage somewhat, right? I don't know if Fanaticism is as good as Concentration. Probably not, huh? But... oh yeah, let's go out to cows first, just to see how it works. With the after kill here. Yeah, not so much. Even 20 mana after a kill, like, doesn't even do... shoot, I was looking at the... I forgot the concentrated cows popped up. They're just gonna wreck my demon here too, probably. Oh well. Cows are pretty strong. They're slow, but... do I got any mana pots here? There we go. I mean, this would be a lot easier if I didn't run around and look for mana pots, but... first, what does he got on him? Okay, I guess I'll go back and get some mana pots real quick, because, yeah. All I need is some mana pots. And some durability on my weapon. Okay, there we go. Mana pots. Chug, chug, chug. How much can he face tank for a second? Well, oh yeah, he's a monster that keeps running away, so he's not going to help. I forgot about that. Here we go. You take that, and I'll sit back and be fine. Thunder Charm! No, Thunder Charm. This game stinks. Okay. Can you bind a cow? No. Nope. So yeah, that 20 to mana after kill, it just like doesn't work at all for whatever reason. Let me just see. Is there any just random? I mean, I don't even care about the chimes and stuff. Who cares? Random helmets or pole arms that I can just throw on them, huh? Where's a random helmet at? Belt? No. No. No helmet anywhere. No polearm anywhere. Of any kind. Just none? Mask, sure. So yeah, anyone who says like just go get him annulled or something, you do realize that I could go farm Andy for like an hour and not get him annulled, right? Just in case here. CV, way too much strength. Oh wait, oh no, that's 118 on me. Yeah, it won't work on him. There you go. Sure. He's got a little weapon. That's gonna help him survive, for sure. Okay. let's jump down to here. Colossal Ancient and stuff. It's kind of pointless to do that stuff because the build and the gear is so bad that they put on this character. Like, well, I'm not even sure what you're supposed to do. Yeah, so everybody, I don't know if you guys understand the way that the PTR works. This is completely separate from all your other characters. You cannot use any gear you have on any other character in the PTR. Just so you know. Yeah, it's completely separate from. Oh, I do need to. I should just bind a demon here. Huh? Come on. The bind demon thing is probably the most annoying. Because you have to knock their life down, but you one-shot everything. So it's like... Merc's almost dead because nothing to stay alive. These guys are demons. Come on. Why is it not, like, working? I'm not sure. It won't let me bind him for some reason. It keeps, like, starting to link and then just unlinking. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe I'm forgetting something. Maybe he was, like, a part of a champ pack I didn't notice or something. Yeah, so the... Demonic Mastery, the hard points are based on, yeah, how many demons you can have or whatever, yeah. I just put up to 5 so I can get a second demon so I can go, like, call it a day, you know? Yeah, binding a shaman, yeah. I am aware of that. I'm just trying to get anything right now, because the main thing is I just want to get any monster so I can get one of the auras, right? But the problem is if you one-shot every monster. So... Give me the shaman. Come on, you can do it. Got him. And he has concentration. Let's go! Yeah, the good thing, I guess the good thing, if you want any of the auras you want, there's only like 5 auras you can get now, so you pretty much can just always get the one you want. Because, like, you'll get it pretty quickly, you know? I forgot where I came in, so we're gonna want to go this way. Oh yeah, forgot what I was doing for a second. We'll just teleport. We'll go down to Andy here. Teasy Andy for crazy drop right off the bat. Get my Manal. Oh, I killed that champ down here in accident. Okay. Yeah, I would say probably one of the good things too now. I don't know about good for what you guys think. You probably it's not going to be really that much better to do full game clears now that as it was before. Since you can, the tier 2 heralds and like the tier 5s are like, you know, you step up to where you get the higher drop chance on the Thunder Chimes faster. Did I want to put more points over here somewhere? No, I got everything set up right. We'll just go here, I guess. Whatever. Whatever. So now you can just like skip the areas you don't want to do and move on and farm places you actually don't hate. That's pretty cool. Yeah, full game clear is just effing disaster. Am I right? Come on, tier 4 Herald. Yeah, they won't spawn now. He's afraid of me now. I keep forgetting to do this too. A billion different things I keep forgetting to do. Ah! Like keep my Merc alive. Wait, how is he down? I just gave him a full rejuve. I just gotta chug full rejuves, I guess, to keep my mana up. I ran out of other regular potions and just nothing will drop any. Another champ pack? Come on, bro. The ultimate battle of this game is just keeping mana up and keeping your Merc alive. Good God. Donald! Got you right off the bat. First 3 heralds were pretty quick. Like I got them quickly, or they got taken out quickly? Really just need more room for potions, to be honest. Yeah, they did kind of pop up really quick, I guess, if that's what you're saying. I kind of agree with that, I think. Oh, I want to get rid of that anyways, too. Rated, how you feeling? Looks fine to me. Yeah, this is just P1. I did kind of want to try to get another Herald and like just see if I get lucky with a Sunder or something. I only have a couple minutes, so I was thinking about bumping into a game with other people, but just because I only have a minute or two, I'll just try to blast as fast as I can and see if I can. They don't really give you the best gear. 6-socketed, okay. Oh, insight base. Let's go. They better have all Ral here. Hell so. Ral tier Tel Soul. There we go. Legendary. So yeah, how do I feel it is, or I think it feels all right, especially considering like you have no good gear. Like you have good gear on this character, but it's like, how do I even explain it? It'd be like saying like, here's like a Energy Shield Nova Sorceress. Your weapon is a Grief. Your shield is like maybe something good for help you, but like a Storm Shield. Your armor's Fortitude. You know, it's got FCR on it. It's good for a caster. You know, we heard it was good for a caster. You know, like just a lot of the gear. You know, your ring's like a BK ring. Sure, it's got 1 to skill, but then it's, you know, it's not like what you really want. You're trying a Nova Sorc. You're at, like, they gave you this gear. It doesn't show it now. The gear that they give you on this character comes out to 124 FCR. I kid you not. And the breakpoint is 125. So yeah, it's like, you know, considering what we're using here, the weapon's good. You know, weapon's good for sure, but I mean, until the durability's gone, because now it takes durability. I'm down to 11 durability, and it's ethereal, you know, so. Boy, now that I think about it, yeah, I haven't had a The Heralds got them ones really quick, and then it's, I guess, RNG, right? That's how it goes. It's get a couple real quick, and then they slow down. Then they'll go quick again. Still got my demon. I probably could consume a demon. I know I got to take off here in like 1 second, so maybe if I got a circlet with mana leech on it, I was just like, oh no, I can't use any of the gear. Great. Wait, Cows is TZ'd again? Okay. Amulet? Maybe an amulet? I was like, maybe if I get a mana leech circlet. Oh, maybe I get a mana leech amulet. Nice. What's the odds? Okay, give me one more. Okay, it's at the time I gotta leave. Give me one more. Whatchamacallit game. We could do it. Come on, meow. Also, drop some mana pots. It'd be great. Couple. They must have been trolling with the 124 FCR. I need the... want the insight on there. Maybe. Maybe that'll come out that they were trolling, yeah. Let's just go down fast. Well, gotta take out a champ. I could get away with a minute or two here playing extra. Don't let me play more than a minute or two. I don't need... Gotta go pick my kid up. This is the new patch, yeah. So TZ Countess, just about one shot. Nothing crazy. But boy, so much better once you have freaking an insight or something on your mercenary. Jeez. So we got concentration, might. Now we have an insight to keep this up. We got some mana leech, which I don't know that it's really enough to... Yeah, it is leeching back quite a bit. But it would still be kind of clunky until I got better, like the right, proper gear setup on. So. Marty says they are most certainly not trolling. If I had to guess, they're probably not. But I like, you know. Camper J saying, whichever way you pronounce that. The hard points. Hard points is what struggles for the Warlock. Getting the hard points to get to break points. A little bit. I'm not sure if it's good or bad, or I don't know, but either way, I gotta go ahead and hop off because I gotta go pick my kid up from school, like I had mentioned. So thank y'all for hitting the like button on YouTube and whatnot. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, I'll be back on and have more time tomorrow. Maybe we'll have other people hop into the game too and have higher players counts, and we'll see. Maybe other people are wrecking even better than my guy is because weapons almost busted though. I'm gonna have to throw my insight over in the shared stash and get a new guy so my weapon can get unbroke to did. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Thanks for joining me. Peace out. And keep slaying. Oh, yeah.